Hey there everybody, Mazarok here, and today is September 27th. I had to look to confirm. Great Vault, let's go! As alluded in the thumbnail, this is a story time Great Vault, but we're going to do that once we start getting to the Monk, which will be the one right after the Blood Decay. So, we got Blood Spec, go. I don't really think I need anything else. I'm kind of looking for a couple of minor upgrades, but I'm looking pretty good. We have 3 Vault options here. We have a Protecting Bit Band, the absorb magic damage within 15 seconds. 304, very blah. We have a 304 helm, very blah. And we have 304 gloves. I can tierify these, so that's really not bad. So we're going to go with the gloves, just because it is an item level upgrade, and I'm currently rocking an LFR, Old Warrior Soul. And I don't raid, like, ever, so actually being able to upgrade this is going to be tough for upgrading this on Blood. What do we have? We have Tyrannical Sanguine Storming. Actually, not a bad week at all. Really not a bad week at all. And we have, this is Time Walking. So if you're looking to get anything out of, 278 plus, this has all 3 of the Fated Raids attached to it. So, not a bad week to do some time walking. And stuff like that. So, Storytime Monk. Alright, so Sunday night, I logged on to my Monk. I needed to do a key real quick. My kids were going, it was in between the period of my kids going to bed, so I had a little bit of time to kill, so I really only had time for like 1 run. So, I started up my key, 15 Junkyard. We got a Warrior and DK that applied together. I took them. A Hunter that came in ended up being Beast Mastery. Didn't matter. I took them. I was like, alright, sounds good. We just need a healer. So we get this Resto Druid. Key starts off. The DPS all follow me towards the Gunker area. The Druid fucking fucks off to Narnia. Immediately fucks off to Narnia. Starts trying to get bots. I think he got 2 because my weak aura had said whatever, but he pulled a bunch of shit and died because fucking why else would you do anything like that? He died. He released because we're nowhere near him and we're kind of all doing our own thing. Ooh, I got speed on these. Ooh. Okay, so my Brewmaster just got 3 or 4 shoulders with speed. Now I already have 3 or 4 shoulders already. And I don't have any tokens available to me to be able to... It's a sideways upgrade. I mean, I don't get many tertiaries, and I know speed's, like, not the best, and especially for Monk, but you know what? Fuck it. It's tertiaries. Let's just take them. So, we're collecting our bots, and we're going through... We start going through the Gunker area. We did the 2 bot pull on the hill, and then we go down, and then the Druid fucks off again. Pulls a bunch of shit, dies, and then DCs... Like, you know, the disconnect, you know what I mean? So, we're just kind of pulling trash around Gunker. We're waiting for him to, you know, go on. And I'm off healing with Vivifies and doing what I can. And we're getting through it all right. And then we get to the point where, like, we get to Gunker and we're like, do we wait for him or do we just fucking 4-man this? And then the party was working really well together. Me and the 3 DPS were all jiving. We were having fun. We're in comms. And we're like, fuck it, man. Let's 4-man this. Let's do this. So... We go through Gunker, we go through, we get through Trixie. We had problems on the Zul'Gurmuk's pull, mainly because I was spamming Vivifies, and I didn't notice the quaking underneath all of the... I wasn't paying attention to my weak aura, number 1, and I didn't notice the quaking underneath my feet, and I got locked out, and with like 1 second left on my nature lock, a couple of people died, and then I died quick. Woo! Okay! You know what? I'll take it. We have a 304 Solia's Secret Technique on the Vengeance Demon Hunter. You know what? I'll take it. That's a good trinket. I'll take it. Might not be Biss, but you know what? Ain't bad. I'll take it. So we get through. So we had some trouble in the Zul'Gurmuk's pull, but we recovered. Not a full wipe. I think the DK still lived because when I died, Zul'Gurmuk's was like 5% left. And we go through Trixie. We start going to King, the King Gobblemox or whatever his name is, and no problems. We're just, you know, clearing the trash and going through. We pull the boss, and at about 20% health left, guess who fucking comes back from his disconnect? So he's like, oh man, I thought you guys would have bailed on the run without me. And it's like, well, no, like, we can do this. So he shows up, like, he has to run the path to get to the boss, but he shows up at like 3 or 4% left on King. We down him, and then we immediately start going to the aerial unit last boss. Doesn't he decide to fuck off to Narnia again and get a bunch of bots? And he pulled a bunch of shit, but this time we were close enough that he was pulling shit, and that shit was pulling shit and coming to us. So I just fucking kicked him. Like, I just kicked him. And, well, like, we had things coming in wave because of weird snapping. So we just took everything down, just relaxed, did our thing. I off-healed as much as I could. The DK fucking pumped his death strikes when he had to. Defensives were being used. And then after, like, all of the wave trash was done that the druid pulled, they asked, like, did he get kicked or did he leave? I'm like, I fucking kicked him. We're doing better without him. Honestly, he's just pissing me off. And they're like, yeah, that's a fair point. So we get to the last boss and we down it, and we have 9 minutes left by the time we get, like, we finish the key. So this just to say, alright, so big upgrade on the Paladin. I know I'm trying to do the story time while I'm doing all of my vaults, but there's not a whole lot to say about anything that isn't the Warrior today, so... a big upgrade of gloves. They're crit mastery, but I'm going to be using these as haste mastery tier sets. And there is speed on them, so yay. This just to say, so that was definitely like a thing that I'm going to remember this week. But the point of me telling this story is not to shame anyone or shit on anyone for anything. It's quite literally to say that just because someone leaves your group or disconnects does not necessarily mean it's a dead key. I know Junkyard tends to be a little bit easier, but if you guys work together and use your kits properly, there's usually someone that can off-heal or do something along the way to help out. And in all honesty, I didn't have to heal the party that much. Sometimes just bad shit happened and I had to throw a couple Vivifies, and I got lucky with big crits because, you know, you take the crit for Brewmaster. But you can still finish a key. And the thing is if you're the type of person that fucks off in Junkyard to go get bots, stop it. There's more than enough bots for everyone. You don't need one in the first 30 seconds. Okay? You don't. You'll get one in the first 5 minutes. Most tanks' routes, literally most tanks' routes take you through as many bots as possible, as quick as possible for everyone to get them. You don't need one in the first 30 seconds, and in fact, I'm now going to remember this Junkyard run for a long time because of stupidity, right? No one's going to remember how good you're overall once they've done 3 or 4 more keys after that one. You're going to forget, right? I'm like, unless it's something crazy outstanding, but at no point am I going to be like, man, I once ran with a Resto Druid that did like 6k overall. Yeah, dude, I'm it's forgettable. You know, it's nothing crazy, unless the Resto Druid's dealing 20k, but that is something completely outstanding, and for him to do that, he had to be stupid, right? He had to act stupidly, which just, honestly, is that really why you want to be remembered? All of this to say as well, Brewmasters can off-heal like crazy, and I'm excited for off-healing Brewmastery in... Brewmastery? Off-healing off-healing Brewmasters in Dragonflight. Alright, so the Warrior. So here we have 304 Mythic Pants. I have 3 or 4 pants already. We do have a 304 Big Crit, Little Haste, one-handed sword. There were some people in my comments last week that were like, yo man, you should have taken the sword, dude. You should have taken the sword. I can't believe you didn't take the sword. What a bad call. There's more ways to get 3 or 4 swords, dude. Like, there's plenty of ways. That's actually a really good pick. We have 3 or 4 gloves with no tertiaries. And we have indestructible 304 Haste Mastery plate. Like, it doesn't even look that good. I am obviously going to go for the 3 or 4 weapon here. And then with this, I'm going to have to change how I go about my mythic upgrade. So now with a 3 or 4 weapon, that makes me very, very happy. Sorry about the Mog. Someone paid 5,000 channel points to fuck it up last night. Kind of is what it is. But I'm really, really happy with the weapon. But now what do I do? do I opt for a mythic Old Warrior Soul? Because not this week, but the week after, I'll be able to, I'll have 20 of those Confounding Ancient Ciphers to be able to upgrade an item to mythic quality, and I would want a 311 piece where possible, right? I have a dinar available. I have one, and I could easily get another one, because all of my pieces that I got were pretty lucky drops, actually. I could upgrade my Old Warrior Soul to Mythic, which would be 311, and I would not cry about that at all. Or I could spend a dinar on a shield, because there is the Shield of Lordaeron, the Crest of Lordaeron, in Sepulcher. Let's take a look at this one. And upgrade, I could upgrade this to 311, and I wouldn't be sad about having a 311 shield either. Like, I really, really wouldn't. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to lean towards shield, but what do you guys think I should do? Leave that down in the comment section down below. Mythic Old Warrior Soul or Mythic 311 shield? What would your pick be for a Parat Warrior? But yeah, I'm really happy with the weapon pick. I ain't sad about any of that at all. I did lose a little bit of haste from my Devastated World Shard, though. No, it's about the same. It's about the same. Oh, it's because I don't have my food buff? No, I have the food buff. Oh, it's a strength buff. That's what it is. I'm running a little low on haste. What's going on? I'd like to be at 37. But yeah, that is what it is. That was definitely my most memorable run of the week. And with Sanguine Storming, it's not... I think... Yeah, okay, so Sanguine Storming, Grimrail Depot is going to suck absolute balls. Straight up. That dungeon is pure cancer this week. There's two things in there that are just going to make it suck. Grimrail Depot is going to suck. Yeah. But I think most of the other dungeons are pretty good. Like, honestly, Sanguine's not too bad in lower. Storming can be a little shitty. Sanguine, when not used right in Gambit, can suck, but Streets would be fine. Iron Docks... there's the first couple of pulls, there's some very stationary dudes, so I'd have some sort of pushbacks, knockbacks, things like that for that, but I mean, really not that problematic. Oh, man, so I also got some tertiary stats this week, guys. I got Leech on an Enforcer Stun Grenade. I got these gloves with Avoidance that I'm going to go upgrade right after this. Yeah. And I also got something with speed on it. Yeah, I got this neck with speed on it. So I'm getting some tertiaries. I'm finally seeing them, guys. Excited. Yay. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Should I aim for the 311 shield with a dinar spend, or should I just get the 311 Old Warrior Soul? I really don't know. That's something I'm kind of pondering on. But this, a 3 or 4 weapon, definitely makes me happy. So, have yourselves a good one, guys. I hope you guys had some great vaults. I hope you guys had got everything you want. It's going to be a fun week. I'm going to be on stream Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday? Saturday for sure. We'll have power. No hurricane outage. And I don't know about Sunday. I'm really kind of not sure what's happening Sunday. And then I will be on Monday again. But it should be a lot of fun streams. And even tonight, I have a Dungeons & Dragons thing at the local comic book store. They just moved locations and they can now hold games again. And I've been asked to Dungeon Master. So we're having a little meet and greet tonight. But I don't know how long that meet and greet's going to last. So it shouldn't be too long. So I might log on and do some beta or something. But yeah, check that out. Also, yeah, I got beta. Finally. I won it in the Raider IO giveaway, but I finally got beta. Have yourselves a good one, guys. Thank you very much for listening, and have yourselves a great week. Bye.